Today's CCTV is a pre-purchase for a set of 3 properties in Kensington. We have to fully map and carry out a CCTV on every individual manhole and then link it to each one in the back and do a mapping for the architect today. Sell a property or you're buying a property, it's better to get the drains checked out first and foremost, so there's no hidden dangers or hidden potential costs liable to the client that's going to buy the property. And we will inspect each individual drain, and we will also map it out, highlight any faults within the network that will stop the purchase of the property. A number of faults you can find in a pre-purchase: misalignments in drainage, in the misalignments in the pipes itself, or you find heavy blockages. The worst case scenario would be a collapsed pipe. We can also look for rodent activity within the network. We can highlight any burrowing, any roots that they have inside the property that can cause damage within. We can find dead connections that could lead to rodent ingress inside the drainage that's not been highlighted before, or as a lot of the times we see is bad building practice that have not closed off a dead connection properly that can allow rodents into the property. For instance, inside this manhole there is heavy tree roots at the moment, and we need to grind it out with a rotary machine before we can carry out the CCTV. Root ingress can obviously cause collapsed pipes. It can integrate into displacements, and it also can enlarge those displacements. Displacements can get growth over time with ground movement, roots, anything in that scenario can cause bad collapses inside the drainage. We inspect internal manholes when we're doing a pre-purchase. We're looking for branches that come into it, and these are called lateral connections. We need to highlight if there's any faults with those and where they run to the main stacks, or if they're gullies outside. And we need to basically survey the pipe to see if it's okay. Worst